Hi everybody. We're taking a look at the Electrifly Cirrus SR22 Turbo. I'm Rob Gornick with Two Brothers Hobby.
And I'm Kurt Gornick. Now the SR22 Turbo, we first saw it at XFC this year, 2010 XFC, and immediately took to it. Gorgeous airplane.
Very nice.
Rob and I are both fans of scale planes, be it sport planes, be it passenger aircraft or military aircraft. Just anything scale is it's kind of fun. It's exciting. It gives you a chance to play around with the same airframe design that's of a full-scale plane, so it kind of brings you a little closer to the real thing, and the SR22 is no exception from a looks perspective. We haven't flown it yet. Naturally, we've got everything here, and we're building up to do just that. So go ahead, Rob, and tell us what we can expect out of the box.
All right. Well, I'll be honest, my first impression is, wow, this is just a very nice-looking plane. It's refreshing to see something on a scale nature that isn't your typical Cessna. And although they're a great plane, it's just you just don't get to see a lot of variety like this. And this is a very, very nice job that they've done on this plane. Fiberglass fuselage. The finish is beautiful. You couldn't paint this model and get a better finish. A lot of scale detail right out of the box. This is going to be an involved build. This is not for an inexperienced builder. This is someone who's had a few arcs under their belt, that know what they're doing. Ailerons are already hinged for you. You don't have to do that. Elevator, there is some hinging involved in that. Obviously, by the look of the parts on the table, we've got a pretty high parts count. Nothing over the top or overpowering, but there are a lot of small pieces. A lot of little things that you have to do. This is going to be a fairly involved build. I don't see anything surprising. Just more setup than anything. A lot of pieces to go by. Keep an eye on the manual, make sure you're following it to a T. The build should go along pretty smoothly. It's going to be a great looking plane when it's done. It's got a pretty scale cockpit interior. You've got a nice dashboard as far as a decal that you can put on inside that. It does not come with a pilot figure, which allows you to put pretty much any type of pilot you want in there. There's a lot of them out there available. The wheel pants are very nicely done. There's a nice decal sheet that comes with this to really dress it up nice. Nice quality wheels. Landing gear it's a fixed landing gear, but it's a very sharp looking design on the landing gear. Just the Cirrus alone has a sharp look to it. So this is going to be an exciting build. I look forward to doing it. Kurt and I have both been waiting to get our hands on this, take a look at it. I'm not disappointed by what I see at all, and I'm looking forward to getting a hold of it and getting it built. And Kurt, if you'll kind of go over what's involved in electronics, this is going to be a little bit more setup than a couple of the planes we've looked at already. And I think if you could go over some of those electronics and maybe let us know what we're looking at.
So, a power plant is pretty straightforward. We're going to have our LiPo battery, our speed control, and our Rimfire 10 motor. Our Rimfire 10 motor is an outrunner. It's going to be handling all of our power via 10x7E thin electric prop from APC. 4 ES50 nano servos are going to control all our control surfaces. Plenty of power there, and very lightweight small servos. Surprisingly small. It's funny, when I get a hold of the SR22 Turbo, I kind of think of it as a larger plane, but then you get your hands on these tiny little nano servos and you realize, well, it isn't really that big. The control surfaces are relatively small, and it's a small, light build too, so it's exciting to see that larger size and the lightweight, nice small components that makes it so easy to put together and adjust. Our 11.1 volt, 2200 milliamp power series pack from Electrifly is going to supply all the power for us. It's plenty of capacity and a nice discharge rate, so we should have some good oomph from our power plant. Silver Series 35 amp brushless ESC is going to be handling all of our motor controls, and we have a couple of servo extensions required in the build instructions as well. A couple of 12-inch extensions to handle the aileron connections in the wing, and our R617FS receiver from Futaba is going to be handling all of the logic instructions to the radio system, and it's going to receive its commands from the T8FG transmitter. So we've got a nice solid 2.4 gigahertz fast radio system to be able to control our SR22 Turbo, and it's going to make it simple. It's going to make it straightforward. And again, what I'd expect to see in a typical build, a common ARF build, 4-channel setup, a handful of servos, and your basic power plant component. So it should be good. It's predictable. It's known. It's not a multi-engine setup or anything like that. So radio system is very straightforward and very simple. So now our next step, I guess, is take it out in the field and fly it.